Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the counter is on.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that, Jim.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him.
Not bad.
And it's Neymar. Casemiro, and here's Endrick. Pelé, and he's in on goal. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Can he spark a counter here? Mateus chooses to go back. Neymar, Joelinton. It's a really well-measured ball. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho, he's found the... There's the shot! Off the post! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Havertz, Endrick, and smartly reclaimed. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, that was never going to make it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Linton. Brazil are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ernest. Rummenigge. Gabriel tries to clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ernest. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ronaldinho. There's the delivery.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pele, and they can counter here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Gets his head on it! Out for a throw. They get a throw in. And it's Neymar, played back into the centre. Quality ball. Mateus.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now who's going to be first to this? Kimmich. That's Fitz. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0.
Agradecemos sua atenção.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Mateus. Endrick proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ernest. And it's Neymar. Linton does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Ronaldinho. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely, he made his debut a few months into the season, but didn't really get going until around the turn of the year. I remember their first home game of the new year in particular.
Oh yeah, when he scored the second goal that day, didn't he? Against opponents he would go on to join, and of course with whom he would become a champion.
Tremendous.
Threads one in. Now this could... And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Makalele.
He'd be disappointed with that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. A probing pass. And he's straight offside. Driving on and making good progress. That has not gone well. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Messi, and the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still goalless at the moment. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's a clever-looking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet, and that's gone loose. Solar, and the shot! And Cech pulls off a sensational save! Oh, in he goes again! Pullet is flagged offside. Pullet with a definite foul there. It's a searching pass. Dink through. Oh, good take in a good area. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Robson. Now he's got space here. Luis Suarez. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Zola tries to pass it through. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Hullet. Searching pass he's played there. Robson, Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Makalele played with finesse. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cruyff. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please watch the screen.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. Robson, Messi. Thuram. Now Cruyff. And it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now Robson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out to the right. Looking for the run.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini cuts it out. Manchester United, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rijkaard. Thuram. So we've reached the hour mark. Maldini calmly anticipates.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's been well dealt with. And it's Maldini. Oh, what a ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that has been knocked clear. Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez, distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Robson. Makalele has given away a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, given away! Chance, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Bojan. Can he get it through? Manchester United are coasting towards victory. Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Suarez has it out wide and in space. And this is Hullet. Can he finish?
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Messi. Number 10, Suarez. Number 7, Brian Robson. Number 9.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Coming on the field, number 18.
No way through there.
Bale. Number 14.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 22, Guti.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. That's good play. No way he was going to be out-muscled.
Has been indicated.
Hullet. It's out for a goal kick. That's the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And a quick announcement for the
Pullet
benefit of
taking
anybody
in the
who has found
accolades,
themselves
having
a
been
little
named
lost
man of the
today.
match,
Please look
and
at the screen
deservedly
for
so.
information on how to find your way around this
How
stadium.
do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Bellingham, and he welcomes it in, plays it across, and he gets rid in a hurry. Messi running with the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back. And it's Bellingham. And this is Luis Suarez. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. No way he was going to let him past.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hullet.
That was lovely, that.
Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammate...
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he's taking no chances there. Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
Vietnam clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Time and again they are repelled. Knocks it into space. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's there to clear it. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. And he can clear it away. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ronaldinho. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Robson. And it's Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had a hit! Yes, he's done it! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
After 54 minutes is
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, super ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. Zola under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Played into space out wide. Ronaldinho. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cruyff. Well timed, excellent interception. Played back in. Now he's got space here. Looking for the run. Suarez gets into a good position. The ball has bounced loose now. And he goes cross-field. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Ronaldinho. No way through there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. 75 minutes played. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he cuts out the supply. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Hullet. Robson gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? Can he latch onto this? Threads one in. Bale. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good foot in there. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's fabulous. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. A probing pass. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Robson.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Tries to play it through. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And this is Zola. Zola. There's the header! The whistle has gone and it is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of